Comparison is an act of violence against the self. Comparison is something we do constantly. We live in a world where we can search and see everything and anything. For example, before buying a phone or laptop, we usually first compare with others to see which one to pick. People buy nicer cars for status compared to others. But 6 years ago in high school, I got a piece of advice from my geometry teacher saying that I shouldn't compare in life. And at first I thought this advice was so strange. My whole life I was kinda programmed to compare. I was living inside my house with a different culture from the outside. And of course, I would compare both. You might probably also have some similar experiences. Think back to your school years. Who wanted to be labeled the weird or uncool person during those times? So from an early age, we, instead of thinking, what's best for me, we think more in the lines of, what will be tolerated in the group. And this is a crippling toxic thinking to our own individuality, which leads to a lot of compromises throughout your life. For example, staying in jobs or friendships that you no longer enjoy, or staying in relationships longer than it was right for fear of being single and what other people might say about you. There are several research papers that point out that social media is a big cause of comparison problems. And here's where my opinions come in play, and I respect everyone's opinions on this topic. But did you ever heard anyone say that they regretted quitting social media? And today marks 1 year that I haven't posted on social media, 2021, 2022. At my worst days, I used to spend 3 hours per day on average in Instagram. Compared to me now, a year later, I feel so much better mentally. And this is coming from someone who loved the idea of Instagram from 2013. I cannot recommend it enough. And if I were to give you one sentence of advice is, do not feel behind. Julius Caesar was a young man when he saw the statue of Alexander the Great in Spain and broke down in tears. Because at that age, Alexander had conquered so many nations and Caesar has done nothing memorable at the same time. And I don't think I need to tell the rest of the story. Compare yourself to yourself yesterday, not to younger people who aren't you. Everyone progresses at a different rate, so don't let anyone else make you feel behind. You probably don't even know where exactly you're going, so feeling behind doesn't help.